Good morning, y'all. I'm looking a little crazy right now, but it's early. It's like 5 o'clock here, and so in New Mexico, and so I was just had a friend that had some cards and stuff, and he was someone had sent us some cards, and we was like, well, we don't really celebrate Christmas like that because it's became a pagan religion in our community, and so thank you, but no thank you. And so I just want to say, don't put all that kind of Santa Claus and reindeer and all that in your home. It's kind of confusing to the children, right? It's becoming a religion. You may think I'm crazy, but let's break down what a religion is. Well, religion has a supreme God, right? Supreme ruler. He sees everything, knows everything, right? That's number one. You got to have a God or worship. Well, let's check out St. Nicholas. Let's check out, Santa Claus. So, throughout the whole year, Santa has his rules. He has a naughty list, right? And here's a good list. If you do things that you're not supposed to, don't listen to your parents, you get put on this naughty list. So, we teach our kids that, right? We teach our kids, hey, watch out because Santa's looking. We say that more times. Well, I'm going to say we. I don't say that. But as far as me and my household, we're going to serve the Lord. And so we don't say that to our children. We don't say that to our youngest who's going to school right now and deciding, she's a truth teller. So we back her 100% because she's a truth teller and she does it in love, right? And so even at school right now, she's getting a little trouble because she'll tell the kids, that's pretend. They're pretending. It's not true. There's no Santa. He's just like a cartoon. Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol, Sesame, and they're not real, but I love them. I like to, pretend, and so we've had, teachers said some things to her, told, please don't tell them, don't tell them, and so we teach our kids to tell the truth, follow truth, all right, and we're supposed to train our kids up in the which way they go, and they need to go into the Lord and know what He says is right, what He says is wrong. So first of all, that naughty list puts the practices. What colors? The second thing is what colors. Down to with Christmas, his Santa with his red suit. We got reindeer Christmas cards, holiday cards. We got Santa holiday card, Christmas trees decorated with red and green. But we got nothing that had Jesus, a manger. His birth is supposed to be about his birth, right? And so if it's about his birth, Jesus Christ's birth, where is Jesus? Where's the manger? You get what I'm saying? So we're putting all these confusing religious relics in our homes and telling our kids this. And really, we're telling them to serve two gods. And we wonder why they do throughout their life. They begin to start serving the world and they try to serve the church at the same time. They go through these motions that we don't know. We've trained them in which way to go in the young years by literally, you got more Santa Claus stuff, more Christmas lights. It's Christmas lights. What do you got? It has nothing to do with Jesus Christ and His birth. What has to do with it, which is, if we're followers of Jesus Christ, is in the Bible. That's what has something to do with the Lord, right? And every follower after that, every saint after that, their practices were from the Bible. Anything else is kind of pagan in a way. If you're practicing, and I'm not knocking anybody or anybody's belief, but if I'm a Christian, I love Jesus Christ. I'm not Muslim. I'm not a Catholic, which Catholic I believe loves Jesus, but I'm not. I don't follow their practices. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm not a Buddhist. I'm not Hindu. I don't follow those practices, right? And if I start mixing these practices in and merging them, we tell people when they come to Christ, you can't do that. You can't take a bit of piece of the Bible, a bit of piece of something else, a bit of piece of this, and put them all together. But we don't tell them that our children, and we don't tell people that when it comes to Christmas or the holiday. Because at this point, I'm starting to say this is just another holiday. Because reality is not about Jesus Christ. In the church, it says that. But then you go home and you're putting Santa and you're telling your kids, don't get put on a naughty list. That Santa's going to give you all these presents. So all year long, they're being good and they're looking to Santa, right? Because they want these presents under this tree, right? Which is a place of worship. Reality, that tree can become a place of worship because what they're under that tree, what they're getting from that tree underneath that mug is presents. So they go there and they want to decorate it and they want to play everything on. But if you're looking at the tree And there's more about Santa Claus and elves and those practices. What are you doing? You're doing a pagan religion. You're doing a religion. It's a religion. It has its rules, regulations, and you have your rewards. Good or bad. Get put on another list, you don't get no presents. What y'all like is this stuff? While also telling them about Jesus Christ and his birth. Oh, Christmas is about Jesus. Christmas is about his birth. I mean, come on, how confusing can that be? You tell your kid one thing, and then you tell your kid, no, hold on. No, this is about Jesus. But what Santa gonna bring my present? Yeah, Santa's gonna bring it, but you better be good. So no, let's not merge those things. Let's not put these Santa Claus and reindeer and all this stuff on your wrappings. I mean, think about it. You're wrapping these presents until who? Who does it represent? Is it representing Jesus and his birth? Is it representing God? Or is it representing that religion? And you can't say it. It's growing like crazy. It's growing all across America. It's growing overseas now because now we're getting cards with Santa for Christmas from another church, and that doesn't have that doesn't go along with Christ. Christ said, "No other gods before me. Don't make any graven images of things above or things beneath." No graven image. So we shouldn't even be making images of angels and these things because he said not to do it. It's still in effect. That was a commandment. 10 Commandments was not overridden. That was part of a commandment. Don't do it. And so we want to go in the new year blessed and have our family blessed. But we're serving two gods. We've allowed two gods to enter our home. And one of them, Santa, he need to go. He need to be on the pretend list. He pretend. He's not real. He's not a reality. He's like Paw Patrol, right? He's like Sesame. He on pretend. But the real true God, he provides for us. And everything that we have comes from him. So those gifts are not coming from Santa. I'm sorry, honey. That's how I talk to my daughter. It's coming from the Lord. He provides everything for us. And so then I kind of say, keep the relics out of, your house, because it's no different if you put another belief religion in your house and you say, whoa, how did this get in my home? Toss it out, burn it, pray. But we don't do it with this. So peace.